Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be NXT News 100. Yes, I am finally to 100 NXT News videos. It's a big milestone for my YouTube channel because all my news videos that I do for Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and now NXT are over 100 videos. So I'm so thankful for that. I'm happy that you guys enjoy watching my news videos. Originally before, these used to not be as frequent. I would only do them if something really big would happen. And I also just did them because, well, I don't know. I wasn't really doing anything wrestling related at the time because most of my wrestling series have ended. If you don't know, the start of my YouTube channel, the very first thing that was wrestling related was me actually talking about going to a wrestling show. And then the second thing was probably one of my first big series on my YouTube channel, Wrestling Terms and Glossary for Wrestling Terms. And I don't know if anybody really remembers that now because that was actually a couple of years ago. That was all the way back when I started my YouTube channel, and now I have 355 subscribers, which I'm so happy for. And I'm happy to finally get all my news series to 100. So this is a special night. So the first thing is a singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton, the champion, versus Kiana James, winner of the singles match, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. Second thing, promo from Becky Lynch. Third thing, the Creed brothers, the family, aka Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Why did I call them the family? Well, it's not their official tag. It's not an official, but it's not like an unofficial tag team name they call themselves. I think it's just simply easier calling them the family. I like when teams have names because it's easier to say them and it's easier to write down. So I'm just from now on going to call Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo the family, even though it's not really official tag team name, but it's not an unofficial tag team name either. They don't really use it all that often, but I'm going to start using it because, I think it's a good team name for them because they're acting like they're in the mafia and stuff. So it's the Creed brothers, the family, Malik Blade, and an Honest Not Face segment. Fourth thing, singles match, Ilya Dragunov versus Oral Manza, winner of the singles match, Ilya Dragunov. Fifth thing, Wesley and Ilya Dragunov segment. Sixth thing, interview with Nathan Frazier. Seventh thing, Group B Global Heritage International Invitational match. Singles match, Nathan Frazier from Jersey versus Duke Hudson from Australia. So Nathan Frazier, the winner of the singles match is Nathan Frazier. So that means he has one win and one loss now, which means he has 2 points. And then Duke Hudson from Australia, he actually had another match in this invitational on Friday for NXT Level Up, which is like the secondary developmental show for NXT that I don't really watch and I don't really care about. Because basically it's kind of like Main Event where all the jobbers of NXT are. And I'm simply not gonna like watch main event or NXT Level Up to see jobbers job out every night. So it's like, yeah, I'm not watching that. But basically, Duke Hudson beat Akira Tozawa to win the first match, and now he's 1-1 and he has 2 points. Currently, the leader of Group B is actually Joe Coffey. He's 1-0 and he has 2 points, which means he's the leader. He is also going to be facing Akira Tozawa on NXT Level Up, which I think he's going to beat Akira Tozawa. So he's probably going to go 2-0 and have 4 points and still be in the lead. Eighth thing, Thea Hale and JC Jane's segment interrupted by Gigi Dolan and Blair Davenport. Gigi Dolan segment, Blair Davenport segment. Ninth thing, the Creed brothers, Tank Ledger and Hank Walker, and Bronco Nima and Lucian Prince segment. 10th thing, singles match, Tyler Bate versus Dabba-Kato. Winner of the singles match, Tyler Bate. 11th thing, Carmella Hayes and Dominic Mysterio segment. 12th thing, Lyra Valkyria and Roxanne Perez segment. Interrupted by Kiana James. Brawl ensues between Kiana James and Roxanne Perez. Stopped by the NXT women's roster. 13th thing, interview with Baron Corbin. 14th thing, singles match, special guest referee Dominic Mysterio. Mustafa Ali versus Dragon Lee. The winner of the singles match is Mustafa Ali. And Mustafa Ali is now the new #1 contender for the NXT North American Championship match. He'll be facing Dominic Mysterio for the NXT North American Championship in the future. So this is Group A of the Global Heritage Cup Invitational match. It's a singles match, and it's Butch versus Axiom. Butch from England versus Axiom from Spain. And this match, there is no winner. It was actually a draw because they actually have time limit on these matches, and no one won. So Butch is now 1-0-1, which means he has 1 win and 1 tie, which means he is still the leader and he has 3 points. And Axiom is 0-0-1, which means he has 1 draw and he only has 1 point. But, what are you going to do? He's actually currently, I believe, in last place because Tyler Bate hasn't had a match yet in the Group A Invitational because he's been dealing with his own problems with Dabba-Kato, so he's finally going to be joining the tournament next week. 16th thing, Drew Gulak segment. 17th thing, Eddie Thorpe segment. 18th thing, the Family and Los Lotharios segment. Brawl ensues between the Family and Los Lotharios. 19th thing, singles match, Gigi Dolan versus Thea Hale. Winner of the singles match, Thea Hale. 20th thing, Lyra Valkyria and Kalani James segment. 21st thing, Tiffany Stratton segment. The 22nd thing is basically what's happening next week on NXT. So there's a singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton, the champion, versus Becky Lynch. Group A Global Heritage Invitational match, singles match, Tyler Bate from England versus Axiom from Spain. And a Group B Global Heritage Invitational match, singles match, Nathan Frazier from Jersey versus Akira Tozawa from Japan. And the last thing is a singles match for a #1 contendership for the NXT Championship match, Wesley versus Ilya Dragunov. The 23rd thing is a no disqualification match, Braun Breaker versus Von Wagner. Winner of the singles match, or winner of the no disqualification match, Braun Breaker. 24 thing, Braun Breaker attacks Von Wagner. And the show kind of, I don't know how to say this in the correct way, but like, so basically Braun Breaker was attacking Von Wagner. He hit him like with a steel chair a couple times, which is not really a surprise. That's usual in wrestling. And then sometimes like they throw the wrestler in the ring steps, which that's also normal. And sometimes they like to injure the opponent by taking them to the steel ring steps and like putting their leg or their arm or whatever body part they want to injure. And so basically Von Wagner puts Von Wagner's head on the steel steps, and he was going to hit him with another steel steps, and he was going to hit his head. And basically the screen cut the black, and you don't know what happens. And I figure we're going to figure that out next week. Except I feel like the people who were there live already knew what happened, to see if they actually see Braun Breaker did it or not. Because WWE made a rule a couple years ago where you can't hit people's heads anymore because of concussion reasons and the whole Chris Benoit thing, which I've talked about on my YouTube channel already. That was actually a couple years ago too, where I talked about the Chris Benoit thing and what I think really happened. And I think I really should do an update on that video because my opinions on that have changed now from what I last said. I've heard and seen some things that changed my mind on what really happened to Chris Benoit, but I'm not going to get into it in this video. Thank you guys for getting me to 100 NXT news videos. It's a special milestone because every news series I do, from Monday Night Raw to Friday Night SmackDown to NXT, they all got 100 news videos, so I'm happy about that. And that is NXT News 100, and if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, period.